And now it's time for Spring Fever with the Twins with Neil Roberts from Fort Myers, Florida.
He's the pride and joy of Minot, North Dakota. A four-time World Series umpire, Gary Cederstrom, joins us. And Gary, I know that you called one no-hitter in your career. Was one of my favorite Twins. He was in a Mets uniform at the time, but Johan Santana's no-hitter. Tell us about that one.
Okay, Neil, we were in the new City Field, and the Mets were playing St. Louis. And I remember looking up in the fifth inning going, dang, I got a double no-hitter going.
Wow.
And I don't remember anything like that ever. And the Cardinal pitcher gave up a hit shortly thereafter, or in the seventh inning. So that took him off the board, and they changed pitchers. And sure enough, I think it was the seventh or eighth inning that Carlos Beltran hit a screamer down the third base line. And it hit and skipped, and my crewmate called it foul. And I went, well, okay, because, it was just a screamer.
Mm-hmm.
Hit behind the base. Well, the Cardinals had a little bit of a beef on it, and manager Matheny, he comes out to talk about it. And so I walk down there looking for a mark to see where this ball hits, and he's getting animated. I'm looking for this mark, and I can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike leaves. He's mad. Well, lo and behold, we end up with a no-hitter, and Santana throws like 135 pitches. And so we go check, and sure enough, the ball clipped part of the line. It wasn't a good feeling.
Good stuff, Gary. Hey, we'll have more on that Santana no-hitter when we come back.
The COVID-19 vaccine is the best way to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your community. Unsure of where to go to receive your COVID-19 vaccine or booster? It's as simple as going to vaccine.gov and selecting your zip code to locate the nearest vaccination clinic. The best way to get back to life as you knew it is to get your COVID-19 vaccination and booster. For information, visit ndcpd.org/vaccine confidence. That's ndcpd.org/vaccine confidence.
We're with former Major League umpire Gary Cederstrom talking the Johan Santana no-hitter when he was with the Mets. And Gary, probably not the easiest guy to call. Sometimes he had that nasty changeup, right? Was that sometimes hard to call sometimes where that caught the knees and didn't?
Yeah, to me, that was his make good pitch because he'd throw that at anybody at any time. And especially earlier in his career, you had no clue. It'd come in, it looks like a fastball, and all of a sudden he just kind of, ooh. And
yeah.
There's some pitchers that have a pitch that is knee breaking, and that was one.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of interviewing him several times too, and he's a class act too, so one of those guys you kind of pull for. But yeah, well, hey, thanks, Gary, for joining us again. We'll put a wrap on this one. Until next time, I'm Neil Roberts.
You've been listening to Spring Fever Baseball, brought to you in part by the North Dakota Center for Persons with Disabilities and by Nervous Nellies on Fort Myers Beach, voted best waterfront restaurant 3 years in a row.